Not a thing. Pipe bomb? Was I breathing during that? No. Am I dying inside? A little bit. I told you I was doing a review, so I'm fucking doing one on Alien Isolation. Bam! Warning, this review will have spoilers, like duh, I'm reviewing the whole game, not part of it, so if you don't want spoilers, then click off, right now. You do not know the relief I felt when I saw the Creative Assembly logo come up instead of the Gearbox Software one. The last thing we needed was another Aliens Colonial Marines, which I have indeed played through all the way. Unfortunately.
Look at how stupid Bishop is running. Wait up! Wait up!
A warrant officer named Ripley. A shrap head named Hicks.
Come on, guys, come on! You said you'd wait for me!
That looked like much.
Oh my god, what is he doing over there? Oh my god, it's so bad. Bella, what are you doing?
Wait.
What is she doing?
Whoa!
What is she doing?
They're all doing it. Look at this. Look at O'Neill. What are you doing?
This is some good AI, guys. For die-hard fans of the Alien series as a whole, it had been way too long since a decent Alien game had been released. And since the Colonial Marines flop, fans weren't sure if they wanted to see what else Sega had in store for them. Some fans remained as hopeful as possible, and they had the right to. All the trailers for Alien Isolation looked very promising. Finally, an Alien game with fantastic next-gen graphics, not to mention the game appeared to actually be a horror instead of a shitty first-person shooter. Personally, I didn't think the game was terrible, but it wasn't as perfect as a lot of people say it is. I'm going to go through the pros and cons I noticed while playing. The first thing I noticed when playing the game was just how stellar it looked, or should I say, interstellar. The graphics are gorgeous, especially the illusion of space. The lighting was also rather fantastic, which, along with the ambiance, created an excellent creepy atmosphere. Speaking of creepy, that's something this game does really, really well, at certain parts. The alien's design was frightening. Shit. Which I can credit mostly to H.R. Giger for. However, in comparison to the aliens and Colonial Marines... What are you doing, sir? Where are you going?
What? Whoa!
Wait, let's just let this happen. O'Neill!
God damn it, O'Neill!
The Alien Isolation alien was much more scary. How many times am I going to say alien in this review? Probably thousands. I apologize wholeheartedly. But back to the game. One kind of random pet peevish thing that I have that Alien Isolation did well to appease is the fact that you can hide under desks and beds, along with the horror game standard locker and cabinet. Another little thing that Isolation did well is the fact that when hiding under desks and beds, there is no animation that you get locked into. This is probably a really dumb thing to point out, but this is what happens when you hide in a locker. Good. And this is how you hide under a desk. It's just so much more seamless and smooth. I hate being forced to watch an animation, and a pretty dumb one at that. Why, when trying not to attract attention to yourself, would you just throw a locker door open, slam yourself into it, and fucking bang it shut? Gotta keep it positive. These are the pros after all. And there's only one pro left. Nice. Last pro of them all, the campaign was decently long. It took me about 16 hours to finish. Good stuff. Alright, now that all the nice shit is out of the way, onto the bad shit about this game. First off, what the fuck is wrong with the AI? So many people were calling the AI fantastic, and the alien wasn't terrible, but for the other humans, What the fuck happened? I understand that making games is hard. I understand that AI is hard as fuck to perfect or whatever, but did anybody test the AI for this game? Got him. Good AI. I'm just gonna watch this. Okay, well. Oh, what the? Anybody? I guess not. Anyways, on to the next of the many problems I had with this game. There were a couple of bugs I experienced when playing through the game for the first time. What?
Station feels like a
What?
graveyard, huh?
What is... He pushed me into the corner. I'm glitching. I'm shaking. I'm not doing this. Dude,
Glad I found you guys.
did I break it? Bugs that I had to turn the game off and start from the last checkpoint and do everything all over again. Once, I got stuck at one of those shitty power rerouting panels. It literally just wouldn't let me exit. Another time, a friendly android that I needed to progress the story just randomly became hostile and tried to kill me. I played this on PC, so I don't know if the console versions had these problems, but I hope they patched them. And those were problems with just the game itself, never mind all the problems with the plot. The first time you see the alien is extremely abrupt and poorly done. They kill off this Irish dude after having him there for like 10 minutes, like they expect us to care for this character. As a matter of fact, why should I care for any of these characters? They aren't developed in the slightest. All I know about Ripley is that she's looking for her mom, who was the star of the original Alien movies. But other than that, all the other characters literally have nothing to them. Which is ironic, because you spend half of the fucking game trying to help this one chick who has a tummy ache. You almost die like 40 times to get some trauma kit for her, and I legit could not remember her name as I was writing this stuff down. I had to look it up. Her name is Taylor. Or was that her last name? I have no clue. Speaking of reasons why this game was super shitty, I understand this is a survival horror, but the crafting system was really badly designed. Just the way you have to pick up these shitty blueprints to craft the things that you probably won't use, except for the fucking medkit, which is practically vital. If you don't get it, the game becomes fucking terrible. And yes, it is kind of obvious that there was something in that room, but if you decide that you just want to play the game and not get all the random shit scattered around, and you miss this extremely helpful thing that makes the game bearable... Okay, alright, I think I've calmed down. Back to why this game is shit. Oh, goddammit. I mean, back to some of the, flaws of this game. Alright, so one of the things I said this game did well was the atmosphere. What makes this type of horror game good is the sense of helplessness you have. For most of the game, you're entirely helpless against the alien. But they had to screw up the perfect thing they had going by giving you the flamethrower. After I got the flamethrower, the game wasn't scary anymore. Dealing with the alien became a chore, and no one likes chores. I guess that's really all I have to say about this game. If I had to give it a rating, I'd give it a solid 6 out of 10. If you're willing to wade through the bullshit of dealing with the glitches and shitty human AI, you get to a great horror game. My name's Starlight, and I thank you personally for watching the entirety of this video. If you liked what you saw, smack that like button and subscribe. It's all greatly appreciated. Until next time.